Dope. Il y a 42 minutes, ça a été posté 42 minutes. Eh ben. Bibliothèque. J'ai trouvé genre ma chaîne pour voir. Ok, doki number 2. J'ai trouvé genre ma chaîne pour voir. Ok, doki number 2. J'ai trouvé genre ma chaîne pour voir. Ok, doki number 2. J'ai trouvé genre ma chaîne pour voir. Ok, doki number 2. Ok, je pense que l'audio est résolu. Fast forward through text you've already read. Non, en fait, on va recommencer à partir de là. Là, on nous parlait du fait que, genre, Sayori, elle aimait vraiment notre poème, puis qu'on était vraiment proches. I can tell that she likes exploring with emotion like happiness and sadness. Who knew that someone so happy would enjoy sad things too? Yeah, that's totally unexpected. Well, to each their own. And you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you, yeah? Everyone else might be a little bit biased towards their own kinds of style, but I'll always help you find that what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. Oh. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Yeah, right. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Yeah, sure. Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty fucking confident for someone who claims not to be very good. Well, that's cause I have to sound confident. Doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in wall, well, that's a glory hole right away. It couldn't have been me. See the direction that sparkle protrudes? A noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend, I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel, blind like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retina is already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. Sacrement. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep. Searching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I was looking in. I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in. Okay. So what do you think? I mean, it's free. It's very free form, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. Hahaha, it's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and line. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. Je sais pas c'est quoi. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. Yeah, sure. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. If you're not going to take the club seriously, then go home. You should tell us what? Harsh? What, you expect me to believe that you actually put effort into this? Do you think I'm stupid? I'm not a writer. Maybe it's not very good, but yeah, I did put in effort. We all start somewhere, right? If you're still proud of the first poem you've ever wrote, then I'd like to read it. Painful to think about. Fine. Well, sorry, Bish. You'll get better anyway. I tell you what to improve, but you're better off just trying again. Fair enough. Well, to each other, their own, I guess. Anyway, I guess I gotta share mine now. Knowing you, you'll probably think it's stupid. So just spike you. Eagles can fly. No. Monkeys can climb. Crickets can leap. Horse can race. Owls can seek. Cheetah can run. Eagle can fly. People can try, but that's about it. Damn. Damn. Alright. Yeah. I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like this? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff, so people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poem for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yeah, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around do great things can really be disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then I made it fall flat on purpose. Yeah. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. Yeah. So we did. I guess more went into that than I realized. That's what I mean. That is what it means to be a pro. You ain't a pro. I'm good. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Phew. I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me from my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way that my poem can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. I close the room. Sari and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper sharing their respective poem. As they read in tandem, I watch them in of their expression change. Natsuki eyed off her in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbol and set up something? It's clear about the feelings of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice? Oh, she's such a bitch. Thanks, but it really didn't come out that nice at all. You, I legit think it's cute. Well, I do have a couple of suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would ask someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sari liked it, and Ziegler too. So based on that, I'm glad he gave it. First of all, excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon. Unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Ziegler liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh, I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. That's not why Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Ziegler appreciated my advice more than he appreciates yours. Oof. And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cute. Cutesy. Holy shit, shots fired. Sorry, come save the day. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one who boobs magically grow a size bigger as soon as Zika started showing it. Whoosh! Woof! 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 Whoosh! Ça c'est hein? Natsuki. Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you. Ooh, Nat. Ok, ces deux-là, ils répondent à... I don't like fighting guys. Suddenly both of girls turns towards me as they just noticed I was standing there. She was just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and let trap her, that simple writing is more effective. Then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point of in making your poem all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out of the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her as the killer. What? No. There's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feeling and meaning in the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right? How did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing. But whomever I agree with, they probably think more highly of me. I mean, Natsuki glares at me, drying up any words I had in my mouth, so I instead turn to Yuri, but Yuri's experience is so frontless that I can't bring myself to say anything to her. Sayuri! Yeah. Everyone that's fighting is making Sayuri uncomfortable. How can the two of you keep fighting when you're making your friend feel like this? Well, that's her problem. This isn't about her. I agree. It's unfair for others to interject their own feelings into our conflict. Yeah, unless Sayuri wants to tell you what a stuck-up bitch she's being, she would never. It's your immaturity that made her upset in the first place. Sont tellement gossants. Are you listening to yourself? This is exactly why. Exactly why nobody likes. Stop. Natsuki Yuri. You guys are my friends. I just want everyone to get along and be happy. My friends are wonderful people. And I love them because of their differences. Natsuki poem, they're amazing because they give you so many feelings with a few words. And Yuri's poem are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in your head. Everyone's so talented. So why are you fighting? Because, well, parce qu'elles sont différentes, puis la différence, ça fait peur aux gens. Also, Natsuki cute and there's nothing wrong with that. And Yuri's boobs are the same as they always were. Big and beautiful. Alright. Sayuri stands triumphantly. Monica stands behind her with a bewildered expression. Okay. I'll make some tea. Yuri rushes off. Natsuki sits down with a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing. So this is why Sayuri is vice president. I whisper to Monica. She nods in return. To be honest, I might come off as good later, but I can organize things. But I'm not very good with people. I couldn't even bring myself to interject. As president, that's kind of embarrassing for me. Hahaha. Nah. It's not like I can blame you. I wasn't able to say something either. Well, I guess that just means Sayuri is amazing in her own ways, isn't she? You could say that. She might be an airhead, but sometimes it's weirdly suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing. I see. Take good care of her, okay? I would hate to see her get herself hurt. That makes two of us. You can count on me. Monica smiles sweetly at me, causing my stomach to know. Well, no, I mean... Such a genuine person really does make a good president regardless of what she says. If only I could get the chance to talk to her a little bit more. Okay, everyone. It's just about the time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright. Well, mostly. Zikir, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you'll learn something from a different friends too. So your poem will turn out even better. Yeah, sure. I think to myself, I did learn a little more about the kindness of point everyone likes. J'ai-tu encore du jus? J'ai comme fucking soif. J'ai pas du jus, mais j'ai de la bière. Ah, pourquoi il est aussi loin? Non, je l'ai mangé. J'ai genre une gorgée de jus. Puis après ça, j'ai de la bière. Je vais aller chercher mon sel en même temps. Et là, je pense qu'il y a genre une personne qui regarde en ce moment-là. Mom, as-tu un horaire? Yep. Je recommence à travailler next week. J'ai hâte. Yup. En vrai, genre, je m'en calisse tellement qu'il y a personne qui regarde ça. Genre, je trouve ça tellement drôle. J'aime vraiment ce jeu. C'est vraiment cute. C'est genre, c'est vraiment un... J'aime l'esthétique, j'aime le style. J'aimerais ça qu'il en fasse genre un autre parce que je sais qu'après ça, je vais être genre, j'en veux d'autres, mais il y en a plus. I know to myself when you found determination. Ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Sorry, beams at me. It truly has been a while since Saria and I have spent this much time. C'est ma grand-mère. Together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sorry, about what happened earlier. What do you mean? You know, between you and Natsuki? Ok, Lily. Does that kind of thing happen to you often? No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they'd make good friends with you. Phew. You know, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too. That's... Every day is going to be so much fun. It looks like Sari still hasn't caught up onto the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sari. I pat Sari on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her. But it's easy to use Sayuri as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay, yeah, let's do this. I guess je veux aller avec Sayuri. Non. Non, stop. Stop. Yes. Yo, skirt. Some fucking niaise. Okay. Euh, Eternity. Ok. J'ai jamais rien avec elle. I'm not that cute. Je veux pas genre être associé avec elle. You know. Lost. Ok. Hurt. Fun, fireworks, hope, anger. Okay. Anger. Precious. She ain't good. She ain't good. I tell you. Papa. Anger, papa. C'était la seule chose qui était avec elle. Ok, laisse je vais rentrer dans Cribs. Hi, yo, sorry. Looks like you're in a good mood today. I'm just not used to seeing you be neglected, that's all. I see. That's a pretty good simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always the simple thing that with you anyway. Speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry. Will you come to me with me to buy a snack? Yeah, sure. Ah, no thanks. That's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Why don't you take a look at your purse, Sayuri? Why that? Why that all of a sudden? No reason, really. I just wanted to look at it. Sayuri retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets contents spill onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayuri. That's not fair. How did you even know? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you wouldn't have brought a snack before coming to the classroom. Yeah, fair enough. So either way, you're not hungry and wanted an excuse to take a walk. Or you plan to completely forget that you spent all your money so that I would lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry. And so, that only leaves the one option. Ooh, I give up. Don't make me feel so guilty. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Haha, you're suddenly giggles. I didn't notice that she was even listening. Her face is in her book, as always. I wasn't listening or anything. It was just something in my book. Oh, sure. You eat. Tell security to let me borrow some money. Don't get me involved in that, Sari. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, you're suffering if it's fair enough retribution. I didn't mean that. I got too absurd in my book. Haha, I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. Yeah. Genre vraiment honnête, c'est nice. It doesn't happen much, but it's fun side of you. There's no way you could think that. You were right, though. I did something bad and now I have to accept the retribution. That. Still coming from you, Sari? I guess there's a little devil inside of all of us, isn't there? Don't let her fool you. Sari knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me into the club before she even told me. But you know, you wouldn't have come if you weren't for the cupcakes. Yeah, that's a fact. I mean, justement, elle sait qu'est-ce qu'elle fait. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Come on, give me more credit than that, Sari. Pwah. Kya? Out of nowhere, something smacks Cyrus in the face and tumbles onto the desk. Ow! What was? A cookie? Sure enough, it was a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sari glanced around. Is it a miracle? It's because I paid my retribution? My revolution? Puis là, moi, je la corrige, je dis retribution? Actually, that one almost worked. I was gonna give it to you. But then I heard you blab about the cupcake. It was totally worth seeing your reaction, though. That's okay. That's so nice of you. I'm so happy. Sari hugs the cookie. Jeez, just eat it. Sari rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. So good. Sari suddenly claps her hand over her mouth. I bit my thumb. Hey, you're going to through a lot of over just one cookie. Natsuki, take a bite of her own cookie. Yours look really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez, beggars can be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me. Hehehe. Sari gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki, then wraps her arms around her. Ah, jeez. I get it. Cookie still in my hand. Pourquoi dans ma main moi? Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sari's on her face. Sari suddenly leans down and takes a bite of Natsuki's cookie. Ugh. Hey, did you just do that? Mouthful, Sari threads away to safety. You and I laugh at will. Jeez, you're such a kid sometime. Monica, can you tell Sari, eh? Natsuki glances around. Monica is in the club room. Hein? Pourquoi la leader est pas dans son propre... Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today? No, not me. Yeah, I haven't either. That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She's probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. Eh? You don't think she has a... I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more deserved than all of us combined. Hey, that's not true. Excuse me? No. So they need the doors... Sorry, I'm super late. There you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys aren't worried about anything. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Eh? Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. Boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monica quizzically glanced at me. Never mind that. What held you up anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kinda just lost track of time. Hahaha, that makes no sense though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must not have... Why is it weird? I must not have heard said I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica? I don't really. I kinda just started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool. You should play sometime for us, Monica. That's... Monica, look at me. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. Yay. That sounds cool. I'll also look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down. Monica, check it. Elle prend la place. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Ahaha, don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently, and I'd really love the chance to show once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I? No, not really. I choose to leave out Sari's mischief escapade. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. It looks like everyone has already settled down. Sari sometimes already finished her entire cookie. Yuri is back to her book and Natsuki is spread into the closet. Ezekiel, Sari suddenly comes up to me. I'm gonna get some supplies from another classroom. Wanna come with me? Supplies? For what for? Well, you know, how the festival is coming up. Me and Monica, we're gonna make some posters and stuff. So I need to go find some crayons and markers and glue sticks. I see. Sure, I'll go with you. Yay. Okay, Monica, we'll be back soon. Are you going with Ezekiel to get supplies? There's no need to trouble yourself. I'd be happy to go with him. But I wanted to go. It's so much fun exploring empty class and stuff. Hey, okay. It was just a suggestion. See if you can find posters paper, okay? Okay. Ready? Yep. Let's go. Sari and I exited the club room. I follow behind as Sari hums and skips around the hallway. Honestly, I feel like I'm taking a kid into the mall or something. Sari finds pleasure in the simplest things sometimes. Hey Sari, what exactly are we doing for the festival anyway? I'm not sure how you would make an event out of literature. Hey, me and Monica have it planned out. Don't you worry. Is that so? Yep. We're gonna do a poetry performance. A performance? What? Of what kind? Well, everyone is gonna take turns on stage and recite their favorite poems. That sound kind of dull? Yeah. Ezekiel, you're not thinking about it the right way at all. It's not just about the reading poems, it's about performing them. Like you see the lines out of the poem like, between my feet, the last remaining flowers beckon to me. I twist the stem, freeing it from my clinging roots. caressing the final joyous moments between my fingers. But to what ends have I summoned this joy? For now, when I look in every direction, the once prosperous field before me is but a barren wasteland. Like that. Sorry. How do I put this? I'm sure it's just me, but it's impossible for me to take you seriously when you talk like that. You meanie. I'm working super hard on this, you know? I know. I just meant that it's a pretty unordinary contrast to your cute self. Don't say that, it's embarrassing. But I guess that means I'm doing a good job. Yeah, I guess so. Haha, I'm so excited. The festival is gonna be so much fun. Sayuri pins herself around in the hallway again. Hey, Ezekiel, this classroom over there is empty. Let's begin the mission. Yeah. The mission, eh? It's been a while since I've been spent time with Sayuri like this. But in the end, she hasn't changed that one bit. She's nothing but a ball of sunshine drawing happy vibes from the world around her. It's a pretty nostalgic feeling for me. As the years went by, I began to hold myself up in my room more and more. So going adventuring with Sayuri brings about a special sort of feeling I had in me. The two of us enter the classroom. Sayuri heads straight to the closet and I'll follow. Let's see what we have in here. Crayons. Sayuri pulls up a box of crayons off the shelf. They're the best brand though. 2. They're kind of dirty though. Sayuri starts pulling various crayons off the box reading the color names. Alright, that's one down. Don't get distracted, we still have to find... Wait, I'm looking for my favorite color. Fine. Then at least move aside so I can look for the poster paper. I dropped one by accident. Smack. Yeah! Sayuri bends over and smacks her forehead into the shelf. She falls onto the floor and the crayons spill over her lap. Oh, whoa. You okay? My forehead. Sayuri clutches her forehead. Geez, Sayuri, that's just like you, isn't it? Come on, let me see. Sayuri is sitting on the floor and I grab her by the waist and pull her out of the closet. You have to move your hand, Sayuri. But it hurts. Just do it for a second. Sayuri slowly releases her hands from her forehead. I gently brush her bangs to the side. Ow, sorry. There's a huge red dot on the center of her forehead. A bump is starting to form as well. Man, that's gonna swell up. I should find some ice. Where would I even find some ice around this time? I guess a cold drink would do. You don't have to. I'm fine with looking like a unicorn. Even wincing from the pain, Sayuri makes a silly joke. Haha, what are you saying? I'll be right back, okay? Okay. I pat Sayuri on the shoulder and run out into the hallway. I look at the nearest vending machine. What should I get? This doesn't really matter since it will be used as an ice pack rather than a drink. But I know Sayuri likes apple juice, so I purchase that one. In just a moment, I'm already returning to the classroom where I left Sayuri. She has her palm on her forehead and using the other one hand to clumsy scoop crayons back into the box. At least they were already in the wrong spot before I spilled them. Sayuri, here. I hand her the bottle of apple juice. It's nice and cold. Sayuri opens the cap and starts drinking from it. Sayuri, what are you doing? It's for your forehead, you fucking stupid cunt. Sorry, I forgot. How hard did you hit your head? Sayuri places the bottle against the bump on her forehead. It stings. Just bear with it. It feels bitter soon. Looks like she cleaned up most of the crayons, so that's good. She's so cute. Hey, Scalar, this kind of reminds you of growing up, doesn't it? What do you mean? You know how we used to play outside all the time? I would always try to keep up with you. It was kind of oblivious in some ways. Like I usually fell behind or had trouble climbing on the things you did. But sometimes when I tried to do things I couldn't, you would get myself hurt. I would get myself hurt. I'd fall and scrape myself or get a bump, and I would start crying really hard. And you would rush over as quick as you could. You would try really hard to get me stop crying. It was almost like you blame yourself and were afraid of getting in trouble with something fun. Even though it really wasn't your fault at all, you know? Did I really do that? Yeah. You don't remember? Come to think of it, maybe I do remember a bit. I guess I was always so focused on my game that I didn't pay attention to you. So in a way, it was my fault. Kind of like this time too. If I wasn't rushing out of the closet, reuploading wouldn't have hit your head. The killer, I don't think you realize it, but you're always thinking about other people. Even after all these years, you're rushing to help me even though I'm just being clumsy. You're really a sweetheart. Don't call me that, and I don't really do this kind of things all the time. I guess when it comes to you, it just felt natural. Before I even knew it, I'm treating you like that. I guess that's what happened when you've been friends for so long. Really? Maybe you're right. Zikira, I'm so glad that nothing changed between us. Do you think it'll be like this forever? Forever? If I'm honest to myself, there's no telling where we'll each end up in for college or after what.